The AP Lit test. It can be rather spooky. It decides whether or not you take English in college. So you should pass so you don't have to do that and waste $92. So the question is, are you ready? In the AP exam, there are two parts. The multiple choice is one of these parts. Multiple choice is when you have to pick the best answer out of 4 or 5, and fill in a bubble or circle a letter with a number 2 pencil.
What if I don't have a number 2 pencil?
Get a number 2 pencil.
Alright, fine.
In the AP Literature multiple choice, you will read a piece of literature from a piece of paper. But before you even start reading, read the questions. Doing so will give you an idea on what you're about to read, and what you should be looking for. While doing so, be sure to take notes, and annotate what you're reading.
I don't even like to annotate though.
Nobody does, but annotating is a good idea, both on the questions, and on the text itself. It reminds you what you're looking for, and writing influences your brain in a different way.
I get it now. Oh boy, I'm gonna do great!
Wrong. You still have to get ready for the AP essays. The AP essay is the second part of the AP exam, and it's here to kick you while you're down after you're already fatigued from the multiple choice. Typically, there are 3 essays you will write. 2 are based off of a text of the test writer's choosing, 1 old, 1 new usually, and the third is always a text of your choice that relates to the test maker's theme that they've chosen. Sounds like a lot of hoopla to you. But you need a book that you know very well for the third essay.
What if I can't remember a book?
That's why we did Love Circles.
Oh boy, I'm gonna pick The Good Gatsby.
It's Great Gatsby, and how about you pick something you know a little better?
What about Piglet?
It's Hamlet unless you're talking about Winnie the Pooh, which isn't AP worthy. Pick a different book.
The Kite Sprinter?
Close enough. The Kite Runner has a ton of themes that are applicable to the AP essay. It's AP worthy, and you seem to know it well considering you actually kind of remember the title. One more thing, be sure to annotate each prompt, to break down what they want from your essay.
Sure thing, I'm gonna get a 9 on my essays.
I like your enthusiasm, but in order to do that you'll need a good claim, evidence, and conclusion in all 3 papers. Always look for the why the author did what they did. It really helps to push analysis, which the test graders really enjoy.
I can do that, I've been doing it in AP Lit all year.
Wonderful. I can't wait to see what you get on your essay. Aren't you a bit stressed about it though?
Of course I am, I spent $92 on this, I need to succeed.
Well, anybody would be stressed, and likely everybody is at least a bit. But there are some things you can do to manage that. Before taking the test, be sure to eat a healthy breakfast, and drink something. Performing a test on an empty stomach isn't smart.
What if I eat too much?
Don't do that either. You wouldn't want to be sick during the test, and it may be distracting. Prior to the test, try and be sure you get all of the jitters out. Exercise if you have to, do some push-ups, arm wrestle, do something to get rid of that nervous energy.
I feel better already!
Great job. Confidence is also key, so put on a smile, and tell yourself you can do it. Don't be like every other negative Nelly, in AP Lit, complaining about Handmaid's Tale and whatnot.
I'm so pumped for this, let's go! Bring it on!
That's what I like to hear. Be sure to take breaks if you have a lot of time left, because fatigue will kill you, and make your brain stop working.
I won't fall asleep. I'm taking 40 Adderall pills.
We do not condone doing drugs prior to testing or ever at all.
Who is ready for the AP test?
I am.
2 hours later.
Done.
Well done. You are now free to go, and will be notified when it's been graded.
Many months later.
Are you ready for your test scores?
Yeah.
Are you really sure? Are you really sure?
Ready?
Okay. Your test score is presenting the AP test.